going to give you BAHRAIN names before you leave. Okay? So BAHRAIN, I'm going to give them BAHRAIN names before you leave. You good with that? But no one can talk. But no one can talk. There's no one can talk. But you're going to give them BAHRAIN names, that's for sure. So, I know it's been here for 4 hours, so you always have to take class before, after you leave. So, the moment you leave BAHRAIN, what do you think?
Okay, is it me or you can't hear anything? To be honest, I literally can't hear anything what they're saying. So I guess there's a problem or an issue.
Now, as you folks are starting this beautiful experience, you know, and giving it all around the world right now.
Well, my Habibi, so my Habibi actually lived in Bahrain for 2 years. So he was telling me where I have to go eat. He said, and he's he doesn't like talk like I do. He's very discerning. I love everything. He likes my life. And he just lit up when I told him I was coming here. He said it's the most magical place with the friendliest people and the best food. And it's so relaxed and everyone just goes there and it's a small community. Everyone knows everybody. And you can, you know, like I left something with someone and then 2 years later I came back and it just tells you about the people. I had heard from my baby great things and now I want to bring him again because he's just a little jealous that I'm
This was Aimee Garcia and Aimee
All right, here's the thing. I'm sorry I wasn't able to record the question and answer between them because I was recording at very high definition, so the battery of my phone drained very quickly, you know, so I couldn't. I'm sorry, I couldn't have the time, but I'm gonna this time lower the resolution of the camera so I can at least try as much as possible to record the setting with the Peaky, with the guy from Peaky Blinders and Vikings. So yeah.
The energy is on. The energy is crazy here now. Are you okay with getting BAHRAIN? You okay with that? Are you okay with BAHRAIN? Standing about you and me forever. you work with Michael first, and then you have a chance to work with him again on the final. How'd that feel? I didn't actually get to work with Michael. Because you were the first episode, and you moved on to another project. So I've always been a fan of Michael there, so it was really excited to work with him. So I got to the second panel, and then a different show with him. So Michael was still down as being institution, he wasn't on day-to-day, so I was still working with Michael. He writes every single episode. It's crazy. I mean, now I'm working on a morning show with something else. Oh yeah! But then shows like that, they're monster shows, but they have a whole writing team. They have 10 writers in the room, and different writers for every episode. Michael wrote every single episode of Writing himself, which is just unheard of. Now, another thing about you with the fighting scenes. Now, I understand you were pretty much going to contemporary dancing. Did that help you with the fighting scenes, like understanding and memorizing the fights and all of that? There is that. I mean, contemporary dancing has, but I also was a British champion, which I lost. So that was kind of already I was with fighting. From the age of like 13 until 17, I was training over there a week. I teaching kids on Sundays. So I suppose that helped with a lot of the choreography. But also dance does help, because dance helps to pick up poetry real quickly. Yeah. It was just one of those things where I come in and I thought, that was my first job. When I was 14 years old, my first job, when most people are getting paper rounds or working in the shop or working at a parents or whatever they're doing. I was working in the stunt team at Sherwood Forest with all the mountain stuff. There's one big joust, sword fight. So I was right to do this stuff, so I was horse riding. I really have a Vikings guys. Come on, let's have a fight. Super talented. Yeah, you know what, sir? Right now, you should be doing with somebody else that time. Another fighter. Megaphone, Peaky Blinders. Oh! Let's do it. One more time. Oh, let's do it.
Good start of football.
Tell me, where are you? BAHRAIN, let's hear it for Paul Anderson!
Boys, miserable chairs.
Sir, how are you today, Mr. Paul? How do you feel today?
Very well, very well. I was rushed. I turned up over there and I was like, quick, you're on. And I was like, what the hell? When? You're on now. Get in there now. Okay, so 10 minutes, yeah?
Amazing. Now you gotta go on.
Sorry for keeping you.
Oh, they're loving you. BAHRAIN, make some noise for Paul Anderson. Let's go.
Very cool. Now that just makes me want to get up and start singing, you know what I mean? Start spitting on my mic. I always wanted to be a singer, by the way. I always wanted to be a singer in a band or a vampire, one of the two. I never planned to be an actor. I never planned to be an actor, that's for sure. I can sing, but the vampire ain't a bad choice, you know, so I'm working on it.
Okay.
What we're doing the shows. Yeah.
Do you like playing the bad guys?
Love playing the bad guys, yeah. It's not here. No, playing the bad guys real. But you agree? Bad guys are always good. I mean, listen, like, who wants to? There's good and there's bad, right? Without both, you don't get one. You know, you have to be good, you have to be bad. If you just play a bad, terrible, evil person, there's no fun in that. There's no, for an actor, there's no creative enjoyment. There's certainly what's the word? The dichotomy of being evil, trying to do good. And that's what my character anyway. I speak for Shelby brothers. We're good people trying to do the right thing. You know. Being a gangster, you know, gangsters ain't nice people. That's all it's about the suffering. You're playing the bad guy, you're not the bad guy, no one thinks they're bad. Even the worst, you know, cartel bosses in the world, they love their children, they love their wives, you know, guys that, you know, characters that do bad things, they're always
you're playing the hero of the show, then you're the bad guy to the action.
The great thing with telling is the anti-hero, you know, and that's come from the way that Tony Soprano was the original hero, and then and that caught on, and it's grown from there, you know, like so, like the bad man, the bad guy is the more interesting because he's trying to be good, he's trying to do the right thing, trying to feed his family. Here's the thing, in America, right, like they glamorize, or shall I say, they've kind of infamously made Italian Americans, you know, not all, but they've made gangsters, you know, cool, right? You know, and we don't do that in this country. Sorry, in England, in the UK, you know, they don't do that in the UK. That's why you have shows like Downtown Abbey, and you have things like that, The Crown. They're great shows, but those shows are always going to be more popular than glorifying or glamorizing the gangster, you know what I mean? Like the G, you know, because it's like, they're just not, the history is not there. If you would have Googled Peaky Blinders, you know, 10 years ago, right? We've been a show now for 9 years. If you would have Googled Peaky Blinders 10 years ago, there would be one page, probably 2 paragraphs. Nobody knew anything about them, you know. You Google the Cosa Nostra, or you Google, you know, the Temple Storm, or you whatever, you'll get pages of Al Capone, you know, you're going to get pages, and that's just the way it is. But in England, in the UK, they have almost slipped under the carpet you know, the history of crime and gangsters. When you call them, they're not even gangsters. I mean, refer to your show. You know, it's like these men, they were bad men. They were worse than us. I'd like to see you win a fight out, you know, if the Shelby boys went up against 25 Vikings, you know what I mean? Like, that's something to see. But my point is that, you know, these men were trying to do the right thing. And we're giving that to evil, you know. They don't exist. The one don't exist without the other. Good and bad. They don't exist.
That was very insightful. Guys, one more time, hear it for Paul Anderson. Thank you so much. That was really good. I appreciate the fact that these are things we don't hear. Of course, you go on the screen, and as you walk along, there's a strong to see what you have to do to portray the character and things that you have to go within yourself just to portray the character. So one more thing, thank you so much for putting all the effort for the Vikings and people like us. BAHRAIN, let's do it one more time for the amazing talents right here. Alright, before we leave, as I told Clive, I'll tell you, sir, we're going to give you BAHRAIN names. You cool with that?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Definitely. This guy's been asking for this question for such a long time. Let's go. First question. Rollo coming with this guy has I mean, that was the thing, everyone always thinks that Rollo betrayed Ragnar, which he did. But who betrayed who first? So they went west in the beginning and he said everyone's going to be equal. It just seems that some people are more equal than others. So he becomes the king, you know, and he leaves nothing for his brother. And the thing is, if you think back to season 1, Rollo gets configured, gets his face cut when he refuses to betray Ragnar. He gets outcast and he loses everything. And he still stands by his brothers. Only until season 2 when they have the brothers' war. And still he can't kill his brother. He has every chance to kill Ragnar and take everything from him and he can't. So I think when he goes to become the Duke of Normandy, when he becomes, you know, he didn't steal that from Ragnar. He just takes his fingers down and he goes for it and gives it the forward.
What was that question?
Ask the question again. Here we go.
Well, it's funny because before Tommy came back from the war, I was running the camp, you know, so I was in charge. But we had the conversation, Killian and I, the director, the creator of the show. Arthur was very happy with the way things were. As far as he was concerned, look, Jason, hold up a minute. Come in, you bastard. Aye? You're not scared by your fuck off. Excuse the language, sorry. Now, that's what Arthur was happy with. You know, the intimidation, the demanding money with menace is getting closer. And basically running the family in a very small scale. And Tommy came back from the World War I with the empathy, you know, much bigger than Arthur you can imagine, and far more dangerous, far more intrepidous, and so, but Arthur, if he was left to it, he would be going insane. As long as he could walk down the road with his head held high, and people would move out of the way, and help him, open doors for him, you know, he had his way with, the pick of women, and, he was happy with that. Let's put it this way, they were making $10 a week, right? And then 10 comes along, and they're making 1,000 a week. But Arthur was more than happy with $10 a week. And he would have stayed that way until Tommy, as you know, come along, and changed the whole thing. And then had to persuade Arthur to join him, although without even telling him. I was in the dark for a long time. I had to ask all the questions. Why this, why that, what's going on? All I hear is, because he slowly and very sort of like insidious, it was very innocuous the way he did it. And from that, after loyalty to him and the same, and he loved his brother, and just stood by him and followed him in whichever way he chose the business to go. Hated it at first, but then obviously that $10 went to 1,000, more money for him, right? Yeah. That is unbelievable. Question? What was going on?
Oh, sorry, yes.
Give the last of wine. Go ahead, a word you say. You said it yourself. You took me limelight. By order of the BT Blinders. This place is on the new but before that happens, I am second in command. There is only one king. There is only one son of a king. Is he in the room? No, but if he is, this place is his. It's under his management. I'm just looking after him today.
Wow! Second question right here.
The Valhalla show on Netflix. Well, it's set 100 years after Vikings. There is a way, because Rollo's great-great-great-grandson was William the Conqueror. So if they wanted to play William the Conqueror, I think it'd be really interesting to have the same actor play, the character. But it's a whole different cast, it's a whole different showrunner. I did hear a rumor that it's one of the original cast in the show. So we'll see.
All right, let's hope we're going to be there. All right, sir, next question over here.
Hi there, guys. Just for everyone, thank you, Clive, Paul, for coming all the way out to Bahrain. Much appreciated. For Paul, if that's okay. Obviously, a bit of Peaky Blinders, but the first time I saw your acting was in the movie The Firm, playing as Bex, which was quite a vicious, violent character. When you play characters like that, is there, you really, when you have to get into that feeling, you know, playing that character, what kind of techniques do you use when you have to portray that? Oh, and also, are you still a fan of Glasgow Celtic?
Hell. It's a good question. I'm definitely a fan of Celtic United. And where are you from? Whereabouts? Where, how are you? So, yeah, but you're from outside the market. Alright. Yeah, my dad was from Mary Hill. Yeah. Anyway, your question. Hit that game, Firm, yeah. Well, there you go again. I mean, I have no interest in playing darts. I really don't. And that sounds like, sounds funny when you consider who I play. But it's true, Bex wasn't, Bex was just, that was a whole subculture. The first film I ever done, by the way. The first thing I ever done. It's a subculture, football violence. And it's something else that isn't looked at. There's no light shined on it. There's no light shined on what comes along with that world and with that lifestyle. And it's a shame really, because it doesn't, football is a beautiful game, right? And don't get me wrong, there's no room for violence in or outside the stand or on the pitch. There's no room for it. I don't condone it in any way. But it's part of the culture. It's part of the world. If you support a club, if you love something or a passion, it could be anything. It could be if you're watching these TV shows. I mean, you've got Yankees over there. Where's he gone? Right? He's a big, what do you call it? What do you call it? Halloween or something like that. I don't know. No, wait, Jurassic Park. That's it. He's a big Jurassic Park fan. He's dressed up a dinosaur out there. These shows influence people in many ways. And it's what we do with that. So, Bex, yeah, it was a great way of expressing myself, and that's what, as an actor, it's a fortunate thing, and we get to do that. We get to play these roles, and we get to show the other side. So I could have shown the leader of a firm from a football club being a meathead, bigoted, racist, misogynistic, thug, right? Which is what most people think they are. Anyone chanting at a football match, and especially to certain classes, they go, he's a fool, he's uneducated. He's a fool. He sings football songs. He goes to football every week. That's his life. Well, it's not. And Alan Clark's original firm, and I'm giving you a long answer because I like to milk it, right? Yeah, don't get me wrong. The original firm was about domestic violence. That's what he wanted to show. He wanted to show what happened when that football hooligan went home, and how he brought that into his house. And we tried to do it with our movie, but our movie glamorised the clothes and the music, and the whole, we went through the whole subculture, music, clothes. And what came out of that. And what came out of that were intelligent men that just go football, passionate about their football game, and many of them, right, many of them would fight, and I don't mean physical violence, but if someone sat there and went, oh, you know, you lost this weekend, you know, like, you'd be like, well, we didn't have to do, you know, in some way you would retaliate against that. You would act with aggression. It doesn't have to be physical violence, but you would act against that. And so, with anything passionate, that's what you do. With Bex, you know, it was a part that appealed to me on many levels. But one thing I did do, was, and one thing I know people are fun, and I patient of people, older people. And you got to look at the other side, you got to look at the human being, you know, you got to look at the person in there. And all of us are damaged in one way or another. And we are all products of the environment. And we are all affected by the way life and the choices we make. And we deal with them. How we deal with them. Nietzsche has a great saying, that in times of peace, the warlike man attacks himself. You know, and you know, it's very simple. It's like, if you have that in you, that's the way you're, it's part of your makeup. You can build that way, shaped through the genetics, environment, and you know, your upbringing. And playing Bex was a great outlet for me to show that a football player isn't just you know, who wants to country.
Oh wow, oh wow. Thank you so much for this huge answers. The hardest song answer, I love it. Next question, sir, right here, if you don't mind. You understand it. So, what's your question?
How does it feel to be after the fucking show?
Okay.
How does it feel? Oh, well, sometimes I don't know the difference. I don't know. Well, I mean, I'm sitting up here. I'm not half a showy, by the way, right? But I don't know whether the line is a fine line for me. You play a character for 20 years, you know, that's the luxury that TV does now. You know, it offers you that sort of, you know, I don't know how long you've been playing your role for now. 7, sorry, mate. 7 years, right? Now, you know, that's a long time to be playing one character. You know what I mean? You can answer that question too. It becomes, if you're not careful, I do find, you know, you ask me there, and it becomes a bit hard, but what we tell you. You know, I will walk out there and I will walk into, you know, and I can simply, that's one character that I can slip into very easily. There's very few things I can do. When I was shooting the last season of Peaky Blinders, I was doing a movie for Guillermo del Toro in Canada, and I could not have done these 2 movies. I could not have done Guillermo's movie if I wasn't doing Peaky Blinders. Anything else I could have done. Anything else I wouldn't have been able to do it, because all I have to do is put the hat on the tank and I can slip back into art, just like that. But anything else, I wouldn't be able to do 2 things at once. I couldn't do it. I don't think the same is true for you.
It's tough, but you know, to reinforce it, what's so lovely though is how TV comes along. The difference between a film and a TV show is that the film has a beginning, middle and end. So you can build your arc of this character from the moment you get the script. But with a TV show, you're building it season to season. You don't really know where it's going to go until the writer's writing. So you kind of have that amazing ability, if you get to play it over multiple seasons, multiple years, to just keep reinventing the character. And you know, you never know where it's going to go. And that's something that we've now, like, I've obviously playing a lot of, I started playing from the age of 28 until 60. Because, you know, back in the old days, you just get another actor, you recast another actor to play the old version of you. But I was able to play him and force him over a trajectory of his whole life, which is amazing. So I suppose that's something that I kind of feel like I was constantly on my front foot with that character, because I wasn't invited to, we went over so many years, I never really was stuck in one period of that character for very long. I had to reinvent him next season. He was slightly older and he was through so much more, so I jumped in time myself.
Probably the only difference is being blind exposes them more in a smaller period of time, where if I can stand over 30 years. Okay, I got a question for you. Now, who did you click the most with when it comes to you acting on the scene with Vikings? Was it like anybody like Alexander Ludwig or George Rehearse? Who did you click with the most?
It's a really weird one because I've done other shows since Vikings now, and I realise how lucky I am because we all are a bunch of eclectic, messed up morons. But we all got on so well. It was like summer kind of lily camp. But yeah, I mean, Travis plays my brother, Ragnar, and a lot of the guys would stay in town in the centre of Dublin. We filmed in Ireland, and Travis and myself, we'd stay about 20 minutes outside of town, close to the set. We just wanted to get some of the early starts. But we'd end up kind of going out after work and having a few beers together. So I bonded with him because he plays my brother as well. So I mean, I have a really soft spot for Travis. I mean, my kids call him Uncle T-Bone. But yeah, everyone. I mean, Catherine Whitaker, see all the time. Lucy Martin's actually out here in Bahrain. Next week we're doing a German Viking con where we're going to all be together. So wow. Ludwig and everyone. But we're very lucky to all stay in touch with each other. It's not always the case on the TV shows.
It's amazing how just last week in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, we had Michael Hurst and we had George Hurst and Alexander Ludwig, and Bahrain this weekend we have here right now. So it's like becoming a Viking week. So appreciate it. Love that. Wow. All right, another question right here.
This is for both of you. Who is your favorite co-actor?
Who's your favorite co-actor?
I would usually say, I just said some really nice stuff about Travis. It was a lot of fun to film with. You know, we had some great scenes together, Ragnar and Rollo. But do you know, there's one guy in Vikings that you always need an amazing actor to kind of keep you on your front foot, kind of like that competitive. You know, sometimes you would lock up, and there was one actor sometimes I'd lock horns with on set, and we'd have like, you know, over ideas about how the scene should be played, but we often pushed each other to places that I never thought I could go, and that's Gustav Skarsgård, who plays Floki. I always felt like he pushed me to a place with my character, and I like to think that I did the same with him. We were very, very competitive is the wrong word. It was a healthy competitiveness, but we both do a lot of research. We both do a lot of work on the time and the script. So we constantly, he'd be the one who'd be like, but I read it like this, and I read it like this, and we have that kind of wordplay. And I really do think that I really enjoy working with stuff because he really pushed me to a place that I didn't think I could go to.
Amazing, amazing. That is beautiful. How you rolling with it? You broke your lip one time?
Gustav?
Yeah.
Floki in Vikings. So he's one of the Skarsgårds. There's Alexander Skarsgård, there's Bill Skarsgård, there's Stellan Skarsgård. So many.
Okay, awesome. Another question right here in the back.
Welcome both of you. My question is for Chris. Is Bjorn Ironside your real son or Ragnar's son?
What do you think?
I think it's your son.
There's no paternity tests back then. But the point of that is I think he is Rollo's son. But the point of that storyline is my dad left when I was 8. I have never seen my dad, my real dad, since I was 8. So my stepdad brought me up. Steve, his name is, and he's a wonderful father, and he dragged me up from the age of 8, and he's my dad, you know? So I think the storyline between Ragnar is here, because I think Björn, he looks like his mum, he's built like Rollo, and he acts like Ragnar. And the point of that storyline that Michael wanted to bring in is that anyone can be a father, but it takes a strong man to be a dad. Ragnar was his dad. Wow, beautiful. Sure. Guy over here?
I want to know, ask you for a favor.
That's a try.
Yeah. Or you can just shout about how.
Why don't we all do it? After 3, we all say shield ball. Yeah? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow! That is great. BAHRAIN next up now. Sir, question. And I think I know who you're gonna ask right now. With this outfit?
Also show like that. So do you use like do you act like on the show like your wife and make me
On set I do, yes. Yeah. I stay in character. When I'm on set I stay in character all day. Yeah, I do. I prefer it. I feel far more happier when I'm pretending to be somebody else. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I like I like Paul, if you like, but I'm much more happier when I'm not him and I'm being somebody else. So being given, which is why I'm an actor. Given that opportunity, and anyone will tell you. And the weirdest thing is when I'm on set, right, and I go in the morning, and I'm half a kid, I'm asleep, and I sit in a makeup chair and I get changed, and when I come out that place, I'm then Arthur, right? And the guys on set, they don't want Paul. You know what I mean? They really don't. Like the drivers, the sparks. So they'll say, "Morning, Arthur." You know, things like that, right? And my general response, excuse me, I know there's children here, but my general response is fuck off, right? And that's that's Arthur, you know, right? And they love that. Like, they love it. And they come up to me and they say, yo, Arthur, could you tell my girlfriend to
Bring it out.
Like, do you mind, it's her birthday, right? Can you leave her a birthday message? And they put their phone out, and I won't record nothing because we're not allowed to. But if they ring that person, and it's 9 years, so we're like a little family. So I know everyone, the sparks and the song, and they'll go, look, I'm gonna get my girlfriend, and I go, wait, you really want me? You don't want me to wish her a happy birthday? You just want me to tell her to do something? And he's like, yeah. When she answers, she's gonna blow her away and just says, oh, yo, Karen. Oh God, you know what I mean? And I do, they want me, they love that. So that's the question is, it helps me to stay that way. I mean, like I say, I haven't jumped in and out, but it helps me in many areas, on many different things, not just people, but to stay in character. Wow. I tend to do that a lot, purely because I could say there's a method to it, and I could bore the pants off you about Stanislavski and Strasbourg and so on, but the reality is, right, the reality is I'm happy being someone else. I'm much more happier playing that. If I stay in that role all day, I can do it. Not when I go home, not when I'm with my girlfriend, not when I fight my baby boy, no. It's too much. But on set all day, happy to stay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, one more time here for Paul Anderson. Unfortunately, we've reached to the end of the panel, but before they leave, we gave them a promise is we need to give them Bahraini names before they leave. So Mr. Clive, please, center stage.
Fucking Oreo.
All right, guys, for Clive, let me hear the names. What? Welcome. I'm done. What else? Ali? Okay, now we got 3 names for you. Either Hamdan? I'm done. No? I'm done. Bakr? No? Or Ali? Sir, let's hear it one more time. Ali? Ladies and gentlemen, we have right now Aimee Garcia. And now for Mr. Paul Anderson, give me some names. Shout out some names. Ibrahim. Ahmed. Yusuf. Okay. Oh man, they love you here. All right, so we got Yusuf. Oh God. We got Yusuf. We got Isa. And what? What's the third name?
Monkey.
What?
Monkey.
Monkey?
Monkey.
Monkey? You might want to listen. We have Yusuf. Isa. Monkey. Monkey? Let's do it again. Isa. Ibrahim. Monkey. Sir, your name right now is Monkey Anderson. Monkey. No, Monkey.
Love that.
All right.
Monkey. My name's fucking Mookie. And I'm out.
All right. Wait. Paul. No, we're going to have a selfie with the crowd. That's what we're going to do right now.
Rolo, I love you. I love you. I love you.
Oh, a selfie with the crowd, right? This is
All right,
going to be
ladies and gentlemen, let's go.
easy.
Let's go.
I'll be there.
Ladies and gentlemen, your ex. All right, gentlemen, we are here with Clive and Paul Anderson. Let's go. Wait. Oh, we are here with Clive, Paul Anderson, and BAHRAIN. Let's go.
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for Aimee Anderson and Clive Standen. BAHRAIN, make some noise! Now for the meet and greet right now is taking place right now at A14. Meet and greet right now, A14. And we'll see you at the Cosmo competition out there at 7:30.
Never face you, bastard.
Well, that was
Ladies and
it.
gentlemen, the meet and greet is happening right now at A14 outside. If you want to meet the celebrities,
So yeah, that was it. They took it with it. He said the stuff that usually people want to, hear the most. And he did it. Finally did it. I expected like he won't say because, maybe they'll be like saying, no cussing like that. But nah, he did it. He actually did it. And of course, as you can see, the whole people love it.